Guess the location. This trip took place on the 21st of September 2020, and here I am leaving the car park at Pentrafolus, North Wales. The sports plan for the day was to circle Snowdon on an 80-mile round trip. It was great to be back in Wales, and as you can see, the weather was fantastic. We are on the A5 heading towards Sept and about to turn onto the B4407 heading in the direction of Festinio. Okay, so our route's going to go via Festinio, Blaenau, Festinio, Beggelert, and then we'll travel on the southwestern side of Snowdon. Just before Carnarvon, we'll go southeasterly to visit my favourite pass, Llanberis. And then we'll travel on to Capel Curig, and just before Sept, we'll make a sharp left turn there on the 5106, which will lead us to Llanrwst. This is a lovely little village situated on the side of the River Conway. We'll then continue to Nebo, which always makes me giggle because it sounds like something out of perhaps Lord of the Rings. And before long, we'll return to Pentrafolus. As you can see as we go up onto the moor shortly, the landscape is fantastic, especially on a day like this, and it'll only get better as we progress around our route. I don't know if this is God's own country, but on this day it was. Up on the moor the traffic was extremely low and progress was easily maintained. This is one of the joys of managing to get a midweek ride out. roads are now opening up as we turn right onto the 4391 to Festiniog. As you can see here, a quick stretch was required as we enter Blaenau Festiniog. You will have to give me some slack today on my pronunciations. There's no BBC voice here, etc. Blaenau, also, as many of you will know, was mining town, and unfortunately for them, at the minute they mainly rely on tourism and people who visit the railway and slate caverns. So good luck with that one at present, but hopefully it will get better. as we carry on the route, I'd just like to go off topic just to say, have you seen how many bikes are being made at the minute? There's new ones coming out for 2021, and with several Yamahas, BMWs, Kawasaki's, a Triumph, even a new Suzuki Hayabusa. I'm just astounded that people are actually getting along to buy these bikes when we're during lockdown. But there you go, we need to sell our products, or any products, don't we? And keep the shops going. Great stuff. Beth Gellert, named after Prince Llewellyn's faithful dog. He had a hunting dog which was called Gellert. And one day he went out hunting, the dog wasn't with him. When he arrived home, the dog was there, and it was licking its lips and had blood around its chops, and they realised that they couldn't find the prince's baby, and they presumed that the dog had in fact actually eaten it. But don't worry, Beth Gellert is a great place. It's got some smashing pubs, and you're right in the heart of walking country. You can be out on the fells in no time. It's a lovely place. I love it. At the roundabout here, we're now just short of Carnarvon, and you could always drop off and go into Carnarvon. It's a royal market town, and you can see the lovely castle there situated on the side of the Menai Strait. But for now, we're heading onto the A4086 to Llanberis. As you can tell, I have a lot of enthusiasm, or maybe you can't, but I have a lot of enthusiasm for Llanberis, which is situated on the southern bank of Lake Llanpadden and at the front of Snowdon. This area is surrounded by slate mines and is very rugged. You can go on the railway as well if you'd like, or you could even go to the massive hydroelectric station which is built into the mountain. It is really rather marvellous. Llanberis is well known for its summer and winter climbing, hill walking and large crags. It's a very rugged and impressive area. As I look up to the left, you're able to see Dinas Cromley. The central crack is 120 feet high and was first ascended in 1952 by Brown and Belshaw. This route is wired into the annals of rock climbing history, along with other hard and impressive routes up the middle of the left and right walls. This is Penny Pass. We're going to go over the top and head downhill towards Capel Curig. This place is a great starting point for walks up Snowdon itself. As we start to enter Capel Curig, the establishment on our right is Plasy Brenin, an outdoor centre. In Welsh this means the King's Mansion. A lovely looking building, I think. Up comes Betty's and we're going to leave quickly on the B5106. Betty's is situated in the Conway Valley and on the boundary with Denbighshire. The name in English is Prayer House in the Wood, which sounds rather quaint. Again, tourism and outdoor activities appear to be the main form of income. As we enter Llanrwst, the three-arch bridge is seen immediately and is a lovely landmark. Llanrwst is a small market town which was built around the wool trade and also became very famous or well known for making harps and clocks. At this moment in time, all was well. I had enjoyed my trip and felt at one with the world. Then, without notice, the bracket holding the GoPro on my near side mirror fell off. My heart stopped for a moment, but luckily it was tethered to a USB charger and did not hit the floor, or worse still, go under the wheels. You never know what's going to happen when you're out biking. All was not lost, and I managed to get a new camera view of the sky. As I returned to Pentrafolis in September 2020, I wasn't aware of how long it would be before I would be able to return to Wales again. When recording this message, we are hopefully just about to return to some kind of normal within the next few months, and this trip is now a distant memory. So keep optimistic and stay safe. That's all from Zone Biker, over and out.